Hey guys, Bella here. I am just turning off onto the Natchez Trace. If you guys don't know about the Trace, it is sort of a scenic way to drive through Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. I am kind of hoping to see some wildlife because I haven't been on the Trace at night in a while. Last time I went on the Trace during the day, I saw 13 deer just chilling, not all at once, but most of them were just hanging out on the sides of the road. So I have my bright lights on, hoping I can catch them before I hit them. Typically you can see their little eyeballs sticking out, but I'm just gonna see if I can see any. I have about 15 miles to cover on the Trace, so I think it's a pretty good chance, and I've already seen some deer coming through Arkansas, so I feel like the weather is right for it, and we're just gonna keep an eye out. The speed limit on the Trace is actually like 50 miles per hour, but I'm not even going that fast because honestly I don't feel like it's safe at night to go that fast. The amount of animals out here is kind of crazy just in the daytime, but nevertheless at night I'm sure it's a lot more prevalent because the creatures come out, there's not as much car traffic on the road, and it's a bit quieter, so they feel safer to explore. Typically I've seen deer, wild turkeys, armadillos, things like that, possums, skunks, just little creatures scurrying along the road. Of course, every now and then you see them dead, which is unfortunate, but they're just a splish on the road at that point. But I haven't seen any deer in the last 5 miles. I'm kind of thinking that I'm not going to see any tonight, but hopefully I do. I'm really hoping that I can see something because it's been a long drive, and I'll kind of want that to be the Easter egg of the drive. Coming up on our first pair. They are eyeing me like something fierce. He's not backing down either. Oh, there he goes. He scurried off into the woods. So we've got 1, 2. You probably can't see, but he just scurried off into the woods. There were 2 deer, and I couldn't really tell the age because of how quickly they got by. They're still peeping at me in the woods, but I'm gonna leave them alone because I think I really spooked them. But yeah, they just kind of, whenever they see you, they really just kind of freeze. So it's kind of easy to get a good look at them as long as you're patient, and I'm sure that I'll see more along this general area since that's where they were popping up in pairs. But they were just grazing along the road. This is actually kind of cool because I don't see very many cars out here right now, so I think I'm gonna just drive pretty slow and see what I can see. I'm crossing the Tennessee River Bridge right now. I just want to point out that the spot that I saw the deer was right before, maybe half a mile before I got to this bridge. So they may be close to a water spot here. It's really just interesting to see the types of creatures who live here, and it's kind of wild because there are no predators. They can't hunt on this land, so it's not necessarily a place where they can get shot down. So I mean, of course it's private land, they can do whatever they want, but for the most part people out here are hiking and walking and even leaving behind like lots of food in some instances. So I think it's a pretty neat area. I would be really curious to know if one of them ever got across this bridge. I would not put it past one to get across it. And I saw actually quite a few dead deer from I drove from Alabama to Kansas City, Missouri, and then from Kansas City, Missouri back to Alabama, but I took the way through the Ozark National Forest, and this is literally the last leg of my journey, so I'm just kind of taking it slow and trying to see what creatures I can see. But there is a car behind me, so I'm kind of hoping they don't screw this up for me. Oh, you guys, this is really gonna tug at my heartstrings, but there is a dog. That is not at all what I wanted to see. Come here. Are you okay? Are you okay? All right. I don't really want to take you home. Are you somebody's dog? Are you somebody's dog? Are you okay? Huh, buddy? You guys, this is the second dog I've found on the Natchez Trace. Oh, we gotta get out of the road, buddy. I feel like he ran away. I really hope he's okay. I'm trying to see if he's still back there. This is not what I wanted to happen, but it is very important to realize that people Oh, buddy. Come on, we've got to get out of the road. People literally leave their dogs. Come on. You want to come with me? Come on. Here. Smell me. You guys, I swear to God, I did not plan this, but there is literally a dog that just got in my car off at the Trace. Are you okay, mister? He's very dirty. I know you're somebody's dog because you have a collar on, buddy. You have a collar on. That's your reflection, bud. Are you okay? Hey, you want to smell me? But you're so dirty. Those are my bags. Are you okay? I can't keep you. I already have 2, 3 dogs living at my house. Here. He's really skittish. He's very old too. I'm gonna give you a bath and put you on the internet and see if they can find you. But you got ticks all over you. They're not taking very good care of you. Oh my goodness. Well, let's get home. This is what happens to me when I'm 20 minutes away from my house. After a 9-hour drive, the single dog on the road manages to get in the car with me while I'm looking for deer. So this is my life, apparently. Yeah. Makes for good content, I guess. Come here, buddy. All right. He looks tired. So we are almost to my house, and I realized that I have got a dog to deal with. I already have 2 of my own dogs, and my best friend who is currently living with me has a dog, so that's 3 dogs. And with this new miracle dog we found on the Natchez Trace, that's 4 dogs. So what I'm probably gonna do, it's Saturday, so the shelter won't open until Monday. I'm going to have to get him cleaned up, get him fed, and he looks pretty old, actually. No offense, buddy, but you look like you have seen better days. Get him fed. He's definitely somebody's dog. If he's not someone's dog and maybe someone dropped him off, I know it's pretty common for a lot of people to drop off dogs on the Trace. Unfortunately, this is the 2nd dog that I've actually found out there, and I plan on making a post about him and trying to find his owner, but you know, the reality is they may not even know he's missing or even care, or you know, but he's definitely somebody's dog. He jumped in the car with me, and I hate to take him from where he was, but he was in the middle of the road, and you guys, I almost hit him and somebody else was behind me, so it was only a matter of time. So hopefully we can get him back to where he's supposed to be. He looks like a good boy. He looks really sweet, and I don't know if this is a sign that, I don't know, it's appealing to my animal activism heart, so I'm gonna take him and take care of him and see what we can do. But I really did not intend for all of this to happen, and I don't know, I guess that's how life goes sometimes, but I will take care of him and make sure he's okay. Alright, buddy. Well, we're almost home, so gotta deal with that. Just to update you guys on the whole situation, the shelter actually wound up being open for a 4-hour window on Sunday. So he spent the night with me Saturday night, and he didn't sleep very well, but we got up Sunday, and I actually took him to the shelter, and they took pictures of him and they posted him, and they're going to try to find his owner. But if they don't find his owner, it is a no-kill shelter, and they'll clean him up and get him spayed, and it'll just be a lot easier to for him to find a suitable home, somebody who cares about him, who's going to keep him clean and fed and without ticks and stuff. So hopefully he will be on to a better home soon.